internet ready. I have to intro this one like internet ready. So Fredo's dropped a song called Running. And he's got a lot to say, bro. He's got a lot to say about a lot of people. So, and it's messy. It's messy. I'll be honest, I can't react to this one the way how I want to react to it because it's just too messy. And there's a lot of disses in it. And obviously there's people, RIP, there's people that are not here no more. And yeah, for me, I'm gonna try my best to do what I'm doing. You get me? I'm not gonna touch up on every little bit, but I'll touch on the song's called Running. Obviously, the hook is around clavage, what happened in Australia, McDonald's and whatnot. Get me? Backstory. Clavage dropped a few songs. It could be deemed as some indirects. Fredo's took it as a disrespect. On the back of the disrespect, something's happened in Australia. You catch the drift. We saw the video. Boom. Now, Marlo, we know that Fredo and Marlo don't get on. They don't see eye to eye. Marlo dropped a song last year. He mentioned his daughter's mum. Whatever's happened, Marlo obviously went to drop his tape. He dropped his tape. Altercation happened. His jewelry got taken, so you know. And Fredo, there was video where there was mentioning Fredo's name in it. And yeah, bro. Like, I'm trying my best to kind of touch up on, you get me? Obviously, now TY, he's part of CGM, or was part of CGM. He's currently on remand for murder. Obviously, he changed his life and got into Crocodile Dundee. And obviously, Fredo's got a lot to say. Obviously, I'm not going to play the whole video. Obviously, I'm going to touch up on a few things. Obviously, the boy Walks has reacted to it, and this is what's going on.
Fredo just dropped his new song, and apparently he's listening to everybody. Let's see what's going on.
They're running.
Oh, no.
We're gunning for them.
I feel like 2025, he was just like, bro, like, it was a dark year. It was a dark 2025, the back and forth with me and Fredo as well. But yeah, I think he's going into 2026 knowing like, raw, boom, I'm just going to speak my mind. I'm just going to say everything. I'm going to speak my mind. You get me? So I just want you lot to know there's bits of this videos, they're so disrespectful. I ain't mentioning it. I'm not mentioning that disrespectfully. I'm not going to do it. You get me? But I'm going to highlight that he's coming for everyone. You get me? And it's a West thing. It's a Northwest thing, is a West thing, predominantly. Yeah, it's actually, when I think about it, it's just a West thing and a Northwest thing. You get me? But, yeah.
They're running.
Oh, no.
We're gunning for them. No, this ain't a diss. No, but you rappers are taking a piss. Now I'm aiming, I ain't gonna miss. Yeah, you know how I handle my biz. He ain't finally got him a check. Now he's all on that gossipy shit. Like he ain't been living his whole life begging for food, like he's Oliver Twist. And that yellow lamb, that's a Polony whip. Fredo, the boss of the strip. Yeah, he said my name out in public, so I told my savage, it's gotta be quick. If I...
Whew. Ache. Yeah, man. Here's my thing, though. Get me? Because my man's rapping about a lot of bad boys. There's a lot of man that he's rapping, a lot of killers that he's rapping about. I think the response just has to be in music because it's just how it is. This is cool with a spade of space. Everyone lives not in the UK, bro. Most of the people that he's rapping about, they're not even in the UK. Everyone is about here, there. So no one's not going to really buck each other. No one's not going to really see each other, to be honest. So, and I think nearly everyone that he's rapping about are artists. So I feel like the disrespect is there. He's making it be known. I reckon that the response needs to be in music as well because it's not going to be in any other way. And I think it just needs to be kept like that anyway.
Keep up the pressure, they'll probably snitch. I got the drop on your crib. Niggas be acting like gangsters. But no, that's not what it is. No. If Marlo ain't keep getting robbed every other week, he'll probably be lit. I guess we won't know cause that Donnie's a bit. Tim, Big Freddy, I'm back on my shit. Not too long till I'm back on my strip.
Obviously, look, he's definitely mentioned Marlo's name because of the last single that got dropped. with Marlo and yeah, obviously what got mentioned. So they don't like each other. My man's dropped this song. Obviously.
Oh, bro, got a Mac in the whip. Think they hate cause it's racks on my wrist and I open up checks like the packages are.
Obviously, my man's dropped this song on Marlo's story. He's responded and he's put this.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. West side, bad.
So obviously, I'm not trying to get properly copyright. There's all this music, this copyright. I'm trying to just tell the story, but I'm trying to just give you a little insights of what's happened. So yeah, I'm not gonna go too deep into that. Right now, this video is so look. I've grown since 2025. Last year, I was nonchalant. Yeah, I didn't care. I was just saying it how it is. But I've kind of learned to I'm trying my best to be fair. And I'm trying my best to be like, look, that video, the lyrics in there was crazy, bro. Like, not many people's going to catch up in the lyrics. And I know even going onto the video, get me, you know, y'all flipping, first people that's flipping, commenting, you lot put it in the comments, get me. Man's talking about, I'm going to study this. You know, on me, bro. You get me? I've studied this. And it's too serious to speak about. Do you know what I mean? No, but on a respect level, I wouldn't do that anyway. Do you know what I mean? Not like there's a level to this thing, but I have to. If I'm gonna keep it, if I'm gonna speak on things, I'm gonna have to do everything. I'm gonna have to speak on everything. You get me? Now, I don't think this is as serious. I don't even think it's as serious as both. But when people obviously are not here no more, I'm not gonna speak on that. You get me?
Yeah, he said my name out in public, so I told my savage it's gotta be quick. If I keep up the pressure, they'll probably snitch. I got
boy.
The drop on your crib. Niggas be acting like gangsters.
And one thing about Fred, like I said, and this is what I always say to people that go mad in the UK, they just go mad, bro. Man don't live in the UK, Aki. Like, man don't live there. Respectfully, man is not a sitting target. Do you know what I mean? The UK is so techie. So he's going to say what he's going to say. And obviously, he's not going to bump into no one. He's not going to bump into none of you, though. You get me? Clavage, I think it has been a hard week for Clavage in terms of last week and this week. Obviously, you get me? The boy Crits has dropped his FYI podcast with the boy Joey Clipstar and UKL. And obviously, Crits is obviously one of the main youths from Manor House is basically just stating that, yeah, they don't see eye to eye, to say it in the most politest way. You get me? So, and obviously, now Fred has come in a song and he's being very direct. Yeah, it's kind of an L for the boy Clavage. Clavage needs to respond back as soon as possible and just kind of address the certain things. Will he do it? I don't know, man. But it's obviously a lot of artists, they're on image, so I feel like he needs to respond back.
No, that's not what it is. No. If Marlo didn't keep getting rubbed every other week, he'll probably be lit. I guess we won't know because that Donnie's a bit. Him, Big Freddie, I'm back on my shit. Yeah, he said my name.
Yeah, man. I think my man's definitely just came into this thing like ready. Like he's like, yeah, 2026, I'm sending for everyone. And it seems to me that's just what he's doing. Obviously, in the lyrics, there is some old friends that I wouldn't have thought that he would have added man to the song, but he has. And obviously, you get me, there's some indirects when it comes to SSK and whatnot. Obviously, there's some indirects when it comes to CGM. He just mentioned everyone, bro. Like, he just mentioned everyone. Obviously, on TikTok, yeah, it's very disrespectful. You see you faceless accounts, man. You lot can just make any sort of content, get me, and not have no repercussions because, yeah, it's very disrespectful. Yeah, that's my take on it, man. That's my take on it. I'm not gonna go too mad. I've been very careful with this video, man.
Deep leg shaking like she's having a fit. Heard that they both got a show, so I pattern that quick. Boy, don't be lacking for chicks. If I had £1 for every time I put my strap on the 6, I'll be actually rich. They're running and running and running. I'm talking about Clavish's clip. All they wanted was Mackie and chips. Ended up.
Man put a whole hook and said running. I'm talking about Clavish's click. dark. It's dark, Aki. It's dark.
In the back with the dips. And my baddie don't have any.
Man's got low-key in the video, like, Achi, get me, low-key's with them, like, hench Samoan, yeah, ready to rock right now, like, raw. Get me? Yeah, that's the Australian link, yeah? Achi, lucky I got a criminal record, because I won't be going to Australia, Achi, yeah? I'm staying put here, yeah? Because them Samoans, bro, that they was ready. They look like they can run through doors, fridges, you get me, pick up cars. They're on. Imagine 50 of them Samoans just doing the dance, looking at you like on smoke. Listen, everyone's going to run. I'll be running, bro. You get me? I'll be running. Yeah, trust me. That's why man's here. You got to roll with your wetter here, bro. Cause it's just one of them ones, bro. You just never know who you're going to bump into. But anyway.
Hits, but makes up the this with her back and her hips. Still off in a whole lot of cargo. Just gave 300 racks to Ricardo. We're drinking tonight.
Yeah. This is the first release. We're definitely going to see a Fredo out mixtape dropping. But anyway, don't shoot the messenger, Achi. I think I done very well with this one. I didn't go too mad. Fredo's chatting off his mouth. You get me? Obviously, Clavish needs to respond. You get me? I'll cover that. Marlo's responded. Like, bam. Get me? I know Marlo's probably got music to respond to, so we're going to be waiting for that. And the other people that's in it, I ain't really spoke about. I'm not going to speak about because, you know, RIP to the people that's not here. And yeah, that's my take, man. But yeah, it's mad.